Jamaica in a real trouble, you know. Courtesy of our political leaders, the Jamaican people in a deep, deep waters. We know say some of we can watch nothing more than half a second. But try have some patience if you really want to learn what go on. This information is what mainstream media not carrying. We cannot trust the media because these things are happening within our economy and the media is not talking about it. You know why? Because the two major colonial parties own or and control the media.
They put money in the to save the dollar. That 100 million. How much it cost us?
Well, if you multiply 100 billion by the exchange rate, you're talking about 16 billion Jamaican dollars.
And what does that do to our economy? Is that a good thing that we have to be pumping money in it every week or every day?
No, it's not a good thing because we're supposed to be producing and earning foreign exchange in order to stabilize the exchange rate. What does that mean is that the economy is not producing. So when you hear them talk, all we do is that we get back to where we were before COVID-19 because you drop off of the wall and you climb up back on the wall. So that's where we are. The economy is not growing. We recovered from the COVID-19 debacle, but the economy is not growing because the government is not putting any focus on production. And the private sector more operate like a PR for the government than a producing unit.
And the oil bill, you mentioned that a while ago. We are now paying what, $90 a barrel?
Yeah, man, for the first 6 months, the bill was $1 billion. Last year, it was $2.4 billion.
If we had the oil edge, what would that have done for us?
That bill would have been significantly reduced by about 40%.
By about what?
30 to 40%, yeah.
But 30, let's go 30%, that's a third.
Yeah, man.
So who knows?
We're paying $66 a barrel rather than $90.
But with the war, with what is happening in Israel, what is happening in Ukraine, how would the outlook on oil stay?
Well, the World Bank says oil is going to go to $150 per barrel if the Middle East conflagration continues to spread. That means Jamaica's bill will jump to $3.5 to $4 billion. That's a trade rate.
How are we going to pay that?
Them can't pay it. So what going to happen is that we're going to drain the reserves or the dollar continues to slide and lead to more inflation because them kick Venezuela in the stomach. So although America says Venezuela can sell oil for the next 6 months, Jamaica not on that list because them demanding. Right now, Venezuela was in the International Arbitration Court because them say they want 85 million for the 50 million that they gave us to expand Petrogas.
So hold on now. And that money, the government still hold on to that money and still not give it.
Still hold on to that money, that's why them carry us to the International Arbitration Court and them say they want 50 million, they want 85 million for the time that we hold on for them money and they pay them.
85 million US.
US dollars, we're talking about Jamaican dollars.
Venezuela want back them money.
Yeah, man.
Venezuela that Jamaica had a top of the line relationship with. Let's talk about the foreign policy of this government, how they deal with foreign policy and what does it cost us.
Yeah, well, the foreign policy is not based on any principle. It is based on personalities and transactional things. So them follow Trump and mess up Venezuela despite the fact all year Nigel Clark talk about debt reduction. Venezuela played the most important role in reducing Jamaica's debt to GDP after them carried to 147% in 2012. Them time they're not government yet, it's still a private sector, right? So Venezuela with the Petro-Carib deal and with the deal help us to bring down the debt to GDP ratio from 147 to 120. And then them turn around and follow Trump and kick the money in them face and in them stomach and damage the relationship, and that is why we can't deal with Venezuela again. And then come now.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Jamaica was the first country after the US to say them give full-blooded support to Israel. And then last week when the vote come up for a ceasefire, where the whole world attacked about a ceasefire, Jamaica never voted and gave us some primary school exclusive. Kamina Johnson and the blogger, yeah. The Prime Minister.
Why would Jamaica not vote in that?
Well, that's what we want to know. What is it that Israel has over Jamaica that Jamaica can defy 2/3 of the world and still support Israel? Yeah.
But how can anybody support what is happening to the Palestinians?
That's the point. So that is a question that we need to ask Andrew Wallace and Kamina Johnson and the entire JLP cabinet. How them can support something like that? Because even within the...
Biden send a man down there to say to Israel, say, yeah, what go on, I got
that's not just a man. Hold on, man. Let me put it in the first thing. The man that Biden said is not just a man, you know. It's the American Secretary of State, Tony Blinken.
All right.
Yeah, because
bigger man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, put it that way so that the people of Jamaica
understand that he's not a normal man, but on there.
Not a normal man. Top man.
About second in command or third in command? Third in command.
Yeah, man. Third in command. Yeah. Top man.
And the Americans are now saying that, yo, this EI even damage we. What it is doing to Jamaica?
Precisely. It's a big damage for Jamaica's relationship because I'm saying to you, if the oil price blow up, there's no way that Jamaica can turn to in order to get oil at low prices. So we'll have to pay the full price. And oil is our biggest bill. Jamaica has one of the highest energy costs in the entire world. And that is why we can't compete in our own market or can't compete in export market. So that problem will get greater. And then they will have to draw down more on the net international reserves in order to pay the oil bill.
Let me just say this without the bag of long talking. I'm going to say this mainly for the die-hearted supporters them. When I vote Jamaica, they not support Jamaica. Them not support the Jamaican people. Who them a support are the color. Bunch of dunce. I don't care who want to take an offense. The bunch of dunce them, we are support color. Who no party them, fuck up with country. And none of them alone. Who no fuck up with kids' future. You hear that?